All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to our Tuesday training. This is Josh Zwagel. We're going to go ahead and stream this live in our Facebook group, and we're going to give everybody a chance to get on. So thank you guys for joining us. And I need to get Jen on here as well. Oh, there you are, Jen.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Good to see you guys today. Hello. If you are just hopping on, tell us where you are coming from. And Josh is going to get us connected here to our Facebook group for all of our fans and followers and friends.
We're live on Facebook in our My Daily Choice official group. So you guys can either catch us here on Zoom or in the Facebook group. Jen, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can get our slides ready before we kick this off here in a minute or two.
Okay, I'm not seeing us in the Facebook group, so are you sure about that?
Let me take a look.
Double check. Make sure you're actually going live in the group and not your wall or someone else. Hello guys. I see all the chat is lighting up. This is going to be so much fun. Last week we covered high life travel. This week is going to be all about Facebook. All about Hempworx. Sorry.
It says live preparing. So.
Oh, it's preparing.
I don't know what that means, but we can always post it in the group after, I guess.
My hair looks beautiful. Thank you guys. You know why, right? Oh, wait, no, it's on this side. Right here. I'm trying to Vanna White our products here today.
Still says preparing, so we can either wait or we can share screen and post it in the group.
Everybody is piling on, so that's exciting. Maybe you can stop sharing and then try to do it again.
You try it again? Okay. Try it one more time.
One more time, just in case people didn't get registered.
Share.
It's always good to be in there too. Our hair care line is phenomenal. We're going to talk about it today, you guys. Literally, I will never, ever go back to any other brand. And not just because it's Hempworx, because it's bomb.com. So good. All right.
All right. I think it's going to work now.
Sweet. Okay, let's see.
Setting up your webinar for Facebook Live. Once again, I want to thank you guys for joining. We're going to get started here in just a minute. We're getting our Facebook live stream set up and giving everybody a couple minutes to jump on. If you're just joining us, throw a message in the chat. Tell us who you are, where you're dialing in from today. All right, it's live in the group.
Perfect. Let's get this party started.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I won't be able to see the chat, but you can keep me posted, Jen.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on the chat. If you guys have any questions or whatever, I'm going to kind of moderate as Josh goes through some of these slides, and I'm going to add my 2 cents, of course, on Hempworx. Because
all right, so this webinar training, like Jen said, is all about Hempworx, our most successful, top-selling brand, responsible for hundreds of millions in revenue, hundreds of thousands of affiliates and customers around the world. So we're excited to do kind of a high-level overview today on our products, a little bit about what we go through as a company in manufacturing products and what we look for, a little bit about our farming. We've got some new updates on our testing and documentation. And then we're going to go into a little bit of training on how you can better market the Hempworx products and how to have conversations about CBD and what to say to people, what not to say to people, how to be compliant. So we're going to cover a little bit about that on this webinar. And of course, I've got Jen to help me with moderating and talking about certain products that she's more of an expert on. And as you guys know, she's the most viral person that I know on social media. So when we get into the social media section, she's going to enlighten us a little bit on how we can all do better on social media to get the word out about the Hempworx product. So with that said,
I
Why
think
don't
before we jump straight into the slides, I want to give just a quick backstory real quickly on Hempworx, just for people that are brand new, that have never been in our business before. They're logging into their back office now, right, and seeing this training for the first time. This is for you guys. A little bit of backstory. Josh launched the company, My Daily Choice, in 2014. At the same time, I became an affiliate. I joined the very first day we went live, and had an awesome time building my business with our nutritional sprays before Hempworx came about in 2017. And the reason why we got into the CBD industry is because I became ill. I got sick. I can't tell you all the details on that. We're going to get into that and reason why on that later. But you guys, I got sick and I was experiencing some negative things that I was not too excited about. I was exhausted every single day. And honestly, there weren't any answers for me. So I started looking at holistic alternatives, and that's when we moved into the Las Vegas area, where they had the medical marijuana program was legal back in 2016. And I didn't have any cannabis experience up until this point in time. In fact, I thought, negatively towards cannabis initially because I was ignorant and I didn't know anything about it. And honestly, I had seen CBD here and there and I was confused, just like many of us are. I thought, oh, that must be weed. Like I didn't even know the difference between, hemp and marijuana at the time. So you guys, as I started kind of experimenting with different CBD oils and different things, even just in the dispensary market, I realized that there is a huge potential for these products. And you guys, I wasn't actually sold on the industry at first. Initially trying the dispensary products, I didn't get, amazing results or anything. And I thought, well, maybe, CBD doesn't work, or maybe it's just not for me, or maybe I'm doing something wrong or taking it wrong or something. I don't know. But Josh actually connected with a farm in Kentucky at the time. This was a few months later after I had kind of stopped my quest on CBD. And he said, hey, give this a shot. Maybe you'll find some, a better result trying these products versus the ones you had already tried. So I tried them. And you guys, within about a week, my life began to transform. I'm just going to keep it real simple. I started experiencing life-changing results that I became very, very passionate about. And at first I asked Josh, like, this needs to go all over the world. Like, we need to give this to as many people as we can because the potential here is so massive. And I started giving it away to my friends and family, just sampling here and there, just to see if it was placebo or it was just me and maybe I just got, results. And you guys, the results were coming in, the testimonies were pouring in, and it turned into hundreds of testimonies a day. And before I knew it, it was like, I decided, let's turn this into a business, so that we can get this out to people. And, Josh said, what are you going to call it? I said, let's call it Hempworx, because this hemp works. And you guys, at first he said, no, we're not going to put this in My Daily Choice. There's no way we're putting cannabis in my company. Like, that's outrageous. That's crazy to even think that. And I said, fine, I'll do it without you, right? So overnight, literally in the next few days, Hempworx was just a website. There was no network marketing behind it at first. And my orders were going from 0 to 5 orders a day, to 10 orders a day, to 100 orders a day. And within about an 8-week time period, it just became very, very viral in a short amount of time. And then I went back to Josh again. I said, okay, now will you please reconsider? Can you please put this brand into My Daily Choice so that we can get it out to the masses and, actually operate at a high level so that people can get these, products into their lives? And he said, yes. So thankfully he said yes. That was May 2017. You guys, this was a rocket ship. It was lighter fluid. It was fireworks to our business. And from that moment on, we ended that year at 9.7 million in sales. The next year after that, 2018, we did 100 million in sales. We had a 1,100% increase in 1 year. So as you can imagine, we were pretty busy at corporate getting all that straightened out. And then in 2019, you guys, we did 170 million. So as you can see, the trajectory of these products has just been insane. And it's because people are getting such amazing results. So we're going to talk about how to market these products compliantly, how to talk about these products, how to tell your story without getting yourself into trouble, and how to get these products into the people that you care about and love so that they can experience what we call the Hempworx difference. So without further ado, Josh, now I'm ready to get into the products, but I feel like we needed to cover that backstory just for the people that haven't heard that before. Now you guys know how Hempworx came to be. So I'm going to pass it back to you, Josh.
Awesome. And just to kind of reiterate what you said, Jen, for those of you that, are maybe seeing Hempworx for the first time, it's been an amazing journey. We've had to scale as a company like you wouldn't believe in order to accommodate the number of new customers and affiliates that have been joining specifically because of Hempworx. And in network marketing, as you guys may know, having customers in this industry is very important, especially with what's going on with, the regulatory environment. So, in network marketing, companies tend to be more heavy towards having affiliates and business builders and less customer friendly, so to speak. So one thing that's been really impressive over the last, I'd say 3 years is, the customer to rep ratio here at My Daily Choice and Hempworx. We've seen about a 5-to-1 customer to rep ratio. So it's very apparent that not just affiliates are excited about coming in and marketing the Hempworx products, but there's a huge need out there for customers that just want to come in and purchase products. And as you guys know, we have 2 types of customers: preferred customers and retail customers. So you can either go out and get preferred customers that are buying the Hempworx products on a monthly basis, or you can go out and get one-time purchasers. And I think over the last 12 to 24 months, there's been over 500,000 preferred customers on Hempworx products. So it's something that we're really proud of as a company. It's very apparent that people are looking for high quality CBD that's out there. So that said, let's talk a little bit about the Hempworx difference. There's so many CBD brands right now. What really separates Hempworx from other CBD products, other CBD brands? Let's dive into it. So there's a couple things that really separate our brand. Let's talk about farming first. When you go to manufacture CBD and you source CBD, there's tons of different farms that you can choose from. Now, when we started, there were only, I'd say, a handful of farms that were in the industry, and that was primarily because of where the farm bill was at, and there wasn't really a lot of big players. There were a couple big players, and then there were a lot of kind of smaller players that were popping up. And now as the CBD industry has grown, there's a lot of farms to choose from. So what do we look for when we go to a farm and source CBD? Well, there's a couple things. One, we look for farms that are non-GMO. We want to make sure that nothing is genetically modified when we're sourcing and growing hemp. We look for farms that have no fillers. We look for farms that have organic growing methods, or that are organic in the way that they're farming and growing hemp. We look for proprietary genetics. One of the things that is different about our products is that we use proprietary genetics when it comes to the actual seeds, and that's specific strains that yield better or superior results to other CBD brands that are out there. So the genetics, vertically integrated supply chain. This is a really big deal as well. And for those of you that don't understand this fancy term, there's a couple different layers to farming and manufacturing when it comes to making finished goods. You have the seeds, you have the actual farming and growing of hemp, and then you have extraction. So we look for vendors that control that supply chain all the way through, because we want to make sure that our products are consistent. They're the same product each and every time. When you're using farms that aren't vertically integrated, you run into problems with consistency. And then there's also verified origin as well. So one of the big issues is that a lot of CBD brands don't actually know where they're getting their CBD from. How crazy is that? I mean, it's a big problem. In fact, there was a study that they did in 2017 where 70% of CBD brands right now, 70% of CBD brands are either mislabeled or what's advertised on the label doesn't match what's in the bottle. 70%. You think about all the thousands of brands out there, 70% is a huge number where they don't actually know what's in their product, or they don't know where they're getting their product from, because they're not using farms that are vertically integrated, from the seeds to the genetics to the extraction to the processing and to the farming. So that's one thing that we look for.
We've seen it too on, the media and the news. They've gone out and tested products on retail shelves and in other places as well to test these products. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but a lot of times there's a 500 something milligrams being advertised on the front of the bottle saying it's got this much CBD in it. And then when they do the testing, there's little to no CBD actually in the product. So when people say, why is your product better? Well, one of the biggest reasons is what we are advertising is actually in the bottle. So what's on our label is actually in the bottle. And that's a really, really big deal, especially in an industry where CBD companies are allowed to get away with this right now. And that's because it's so new of an industry that the FDA hasn't caught up yet to these kinds of regulations. But they will catch up eventually, and they will be looking for the bad actors in the space. And those companies will have to either adapt or else exit the industry altogether. Meanwhile, we've already taken those measures to be fully compliant and to prove with our documentation that our products are pure, and what we're claiming is actually in our bottle.
Yeah, and another thing too that's really important to us is, switching from farming over to ingredients. Our philosophy is to build products that have the purest ingredients, the highest quality ingredients, but also ingredients that have been synergistically formulated to be effective. We want to build products that are effective. So one of the things that we've seen is that CBD seems to be most effective in its most natural state and form. There's a lot of companies out there where their ingredient decks are just insane with what's in their products. And one of the foundations, at least with our tinctures, is having a carrier oil of hemp seed oil, which is, great for fatty acids, your omegas. There's a lot of benefits of hemp seed. And then it's got your cannabinoids. So whether it's a full spectrum or a broad spectrum, you've got your CBD, and then your natural flavor. So very minimal in terms of the ingredients we use in the tinctures, which are our top selling product. So
and honestly, guys, too, we talk about CBD all the time, but it's honestly, that's not what's all in the bottle. It's not just CBD. It's CBD, CBG, CBN, CBC. It's a full profile of the hemp plant, basically, minus the THC in the broad spectrum and including the THC in a full spectrum. So I know we use CBD for short, and we use that as kind of like a blanket statement over all cannabinoids, but to be truthful about the cannabinoids that are in our products, it's a wide range of different cannabinoids. In fact, there's over how many different cannabinoids would you say off the top of your head, Josh? I think at one point we tested for...
Yeah, there's tons of minor cannabinoids that you'll find, especially in our full spectrum CBD. You've got CBG, CBC, CBN, CBVA. There's a ton of minor cannabinoids. Now, broad spectrum has, less minor cannabinoids. So you'll find that there's less of the minors in broad, but the benefit is that it's been refined to the point where there's no THC in it. So for those that are, not wanting to take any products because of drug testing that have, 0.3 or 0.2% THC, they can use the broad spectrum. But that's a little bit about the minimal ingredients. Do you want to go into testing, extraction, and the money back guarantee?
Yeah, absolutely. So quality control is our number one priority when it comes to these products, especially in an industry where we've got to take that upon ourselves to be kind of the leaders in the space. So testing is a big deal for us, which is why we have our documentation page all together. What we are testing for, also we use third-party labs, which means they're not our own labs. So we're not creating the product and then saying, oh, our labs say that it's right. We're using third-party labs that are not associated with our business or has any, financial ties to our business whatsoever, so that that the tests are accurate and they're pure. So the third-party certificates of analysis, which is going to be testing for the gas chromatography, antimicrobial testing, which is also going to cover the heavy metals and potency, mold, toxicity, that kind of thing, which you guys know if you've seen. I joke around with this because I have grandparents from, the 70s that used to grow, okay, and they would hang up their hemp plants or their marijuana plants out to dry in their garage. And unfortunately, even though that's the way they did it back in the day, that's not very good when you're creating these kinds of products, because mold and other things can occur in that drying process. So we test for all those things to stay above board so that we are not getting any of those residual effects of the process. So that's our testing. Extraction, you guys, we use a CO2 extraction method. This is free from harmful solvents. We don't use alcohol or ethanol in our products, which, as you guys maybe know or don't know, when you're using an ethanol type of extraction method, some of the residue can be left behind in that bottle. It's like almost impossible to get it all out before you're getting your finished product. So we don't use that method because we don't believe that's the best method. We use CO2 method, which is a slower extraction method, and it keeps the cannabinoids more pure and undamaged in that entire process.
And then let's talk about what I'm most excited about is the money back guarantee. I mean, as a network marketer, when you're going out and wanting to share these products with affiliates and customers, I mean, how great is it to be able to offer like a no questions asked, empty bottle, 60-day money back guarantee? That's how confident we are in the quality of our products. Now, for you guys out there that may have tried other brands, I encourage you to see if those brands offer any type of money back guarantee, because what I'm seeing in the space is it's mostly 30 days, or in some cases there is no money back guarantee after a certain period of time. Our goal as a company is really to support our affiliates, customers, provide the highest quality, of products, the highest quality of customer service. So our customers and our affiliates love the fact that we stand behind our products with confidence, offering a 60-day money back guarantee. So these are some of the things that differentiate us as a company. And also one more thing I'll mention is when we decide to launch new products in Hempworx or My Daily Choice, we go through a very rigorous vetting process with our vendors. The quality control that we go through is unlike anything I've ever seen here at corporate. We look at color, consistency, taste. We make sure that the ingredient decks are clean. We look at the sourcing of the ingredients. We make sure that we're always providing the highest quality products to all of our customers. So those are some of the things that differentiate us. And now let's move on into some of the specific products. One last thing we'll mention before we go into products is the Hemp Authority. March 1st, 2019, they announced the first awards of the certification seal to 13 companies. We were one of 13. Now there's more companies that have the seal, but you have to go through a complete audit of your manufacturing, your farming, your warehouse. They check everything to check all of your documentation, your C of A's. They make sure that you're above board so that you can put this seal, which is kind of like the gold standard right now in the hemp industry, to be able to put the seal actually on your label. So we are approved by the Hemp Authority. It's on our labels. So let's go into tinctures. Jen, you want to talk about tinctures a little bit?
Yeah, sure. In fact, I'll get some right here. Let's grab a few of my favorites. Okay, you guys. So this is one of the products that I first tried and got to experience when first discovering these amazing products. And here's our full spectrum. Here's a 750 that I've got right here. This is the cinnamon flavor. It's available in 3 concentrations, which means we've got 500, 750, and a 1,500 milligram of active CBD. as well as the other cannabinoids as well. I know we just put CBD for short. We also have 3 flavors, cinnamon, peppermint, and natural. There's no artificial flavors, flavorings, or sweeteners in there. Contains cannabinoids and terpenes that work synergistically to create the entourage effect. So it's not a one cannabinoid only product, okay? It's got many cannabinoids that work all together, which we call the entourage effect. Contains less than 0.03% THC, which is the legal amount for our full spectrum, okay? And according to the Farm Bill 2018, we can ship that all over the United States and now in some other international markets as well. We have our broad spectrum. Let me see if I have that one here. I don't know if I have broad spectrum with me, but that's okay. We have the broad spectrum, which is available also in 3 concentrations of 500, 750, and 1500 milligrams. Basically, the difference between these two is the broad spectrum does not contain THC. Okay, so if you are somebody that's concerned about drug testing, or maybe you're a veteran, or or you just don't want THC in your body, that's fine. Then this product is going to be the one for you. So the difference between the two is full spectrum has the full cannabinoid profile, including THC, although less, than the legal limit there. And the broad spectrum is minus the THC. So those are the differences between those two.
I'll just add a couple things on the tinctures. I mean, the tinctures are by far our top selling Hempworx products. I mean, we have a ton of customers that are just in love with the tinctures. And if you break down the pricing and what we pay out as a company on the tinctures, it's extremely reasonable and competitive to what else is out there in the market. And just to give you guys an example, the 500 milligram tincture is $69 and generates 40 business volume. And we pay out up to 85% in commissions on that 40 business volume. So not only are you giving folks a competitive price with the 500 milligram, the 750, and the 1500, but the commissionable payout is larger than anything else that's out there in the industry. So, you've got a great product, 60-day money-back guarantee, great pricing with the tinctures. And then we move into our topicals, and go ahead on the topicals, Jen.
I absolutely love the topicals that we have, especially the skincare, you guys. It's actually transformed my skin completely since the beginning of when I first tried them. The Renew is our topical skincare with apple stem cells. You guys can see it here live and also on the slides. It's infused with apple stem cells and available in 2 sizes. So there's a 30 milliliter and a 50 milliliter. The 30 milliliter has 80 milligrams of CBD, and the 50 milliliter has 130 milligrams of CBD. So it may help your skin look younger, tighter, brighter, and there's no THC in this product, so no worry about any of that there. So some things that I wrote down about apple stem cells, which I thought was interesting, is it can help your skin glow. I get complimented all the time about my skin and how it glows. I used to never get compliments on my skin, you guys. It used to be a serious problem in my life, to be honest. But it'll help maybe even out that skin tone, and it provides natural skin hydration. So what I find is the Renew is super hydrating. The way you use it is twice a day, morning and night. You can use it every single day. So I love this. Okay, next one is our Revive Cream. This is our collagen retinol product, okay? And you're going to use this one at nighttime. You're not going to use this in the daytime because with the retinol in it, you may become sensitive to the sun, right? So we want to use this one at nighttime. And it's an exclusive proprietary blend of ingredients that hydrate and moisturize the skin, contains collagen retinol, and it may minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, okay? Also can help your skin brighten as well. I use them together and my skin stays young, fresh, and I gotta keep up with my skincare routine because my husband is younger than me, y'all. So if you're in that situation, this is for you, okay? I'm just letting you know. All right, last but not least, we have our Relief Cream. Some people just swear by this. You guys, I haven't had topical issues to use this in a long time, but I tell you what, my kids bump their knees out playing outside all the time, and sometimes they're bumping each other, if you know what I mean. They're fighting like cats and dogs, the two boys. Relief Cream is a great topical, and it's also available in 2 sizes with, again, 30 milliliters, 80 milligrams of CBD, 50 milliliters, 130 milligrams of CBD, used topically on sore areas and muscles. This is also THC free.
I'll mention just one. I don't use the Renew or Revive, but I use the.
You should.
I use the Relief, and I started working out at the gym, and it's kind of weird when you don't work out for a long time, and then you start working out, you're like, wow, I'm extra sore. I've never been that sore before. So Relief has been just an awesome product for me. I need like tubs and tubs of it. So that's my favorite of the 3 topicals. But love what you said, Jen, on Renew and Revive. And we get a lot of customers raving about those 2 products. The topicals are some of the top selling products in the entire Hempworx brand.
And it has
gummies and coffee.
Forgot to mention that.
What'd you say, Jen?
I said, and we forgot to mention there's emu oil in there, which is, you can Google that, so I don't make any claims here, but it also has amazing properties in there as well.
Awesome.
Moving
So
right
gummies
on.
and coffee, these are really awesome products as well. I love the gummies. I eat way too many of them, so I have to stay away from. We actually have like a 10-pound bag in our kitchen, so I have to stay away from it. But it's an awesome product. It's got 10 milligrams of broad spectrum CBD in each gummy, and there's 45 gummies to a jar, so 450 milligrams total in one jar, and very reasonable price at $69. 40 business volume, and it comes in 3 assorted flavors. You've got lemon, grape, and orange. And what's nice about these gummies is there's no artificial sweeteners, no artificial coloring. They're gluten-free. They don't contain any THC at all. So those have been a very successful product launch for us, the CBD gummies. Anything you want to say on gummies before we move on to coffee?
They taste like the real fruit that's in them. So I really like that about them. They don't taste like fake gummies that you get at the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually taste the CBD in it. So it tastes very authentic. I actually love the taste of these. And many other people are actually saying the same thing, and is one of our top sellers for sure.
They also don't contain titanium dioxide, which is a big ingredient that other CBD gummy brands are using, which there's some really bad PR and stuff out there on, investing.
And they're gluten-free. That's important. Yeah. It's actually really hard to find gummies that are gluten-free. So they're gluten-free and they've got CBD in them. So that's like a win-win for sure.
And then we also launched a CBD coffee at our 2018 convention. And this is a great product. Where it's 5 milligrams of CBD per cup. So you've got 30 stick packs in one box, and each stick pack contains 5 milligrams of CBD. They're vegan, gluten-free, they're keto, sugar-free. They contain Arabica beans and chaga. So they've got a great kind of bold taste to them, and I love the coffee. It's kind of cool. We launched some CBD Hempworx mugs with them as well, so you can buy a fancy CBD mug, pour your hemp infused CBD coffee into it, and start your day off right with CBD coffee.
These are so easy to sample too. If you guys are sampling your products out, these are very easy to give away to people to have them try them.
Yeah, and if you actually break down the cost of that, I think that's what's most impressive. It's $69 for a box of 30. So if you break that down, that's about $2.30 per stick pack. So you go to $4. Everybody know, Starbucks, and you pay $4, $5, $6 for coffee with no CBD in it, no commissions get paid out. So here you have, CBD coffee. It's real easy you don't have to brew it. It's real easy to mix. You just pour it into hot water, stir it up. You can blend it with various creamers or, however you like your coffee, and just really awesome product. All right, hair care.
This is my favorite. Okay, I have a lot of favorites. But here is our shampoo and conditioner. First of all, can you guys see how ginormous these bottles are? I am not kidding. What network marketing company gives you this much shampoo? I'm serious. I have not found that one that gives you 500 milliliter bottles. This is going to last you for a minute. I've been using mine, I think, since convention, and I just now ran out. Like legit, and I use a lot because I have long hair. But this is the original formula for our hair care for all hair types. I use this one because my hair isn't fried anymore. It used to be fried, and honestly, I needed the dehydration back then, but now I'm using this one. It's got cold pressed organic hemp seed oil, okay? And it has a hair mask that goes right along with it. Now, some of us want to use the hair mask as conditioner because we're just greedy when it comes to moisture. What I do is I actually I mix them together and I use them together. So just a suggestion, if you want to supersize or make your conditioner even more bigger and better, you can do that. But honestly, they work phenomenal alone too. So anyway, they strengthen and hydrate each strand, color safe shampoo. And I'm here as a testament to tell you they're also extension safe. So if you've got hair extensions, they are safe for them. They're not going to make your extensions fall out. They've actually made my extensions last very well because of the shampoo. Sodium chloride and paraben free. Doesn't contain CBD or THC. Because you don't need CBD in your shampoo because it would be a waste. It would just go down the drain. So it does have hemp. So this makes a great international product because of that. And it's just phenomenal. Honestly, you guys, this is probably one of our top sellers right now. Everybody that tries it is just sworn by it. Now, the only difference between this line and this line, the blue line, is this one is deep hydration. So it's for dry, damaged hair. If you burnt all your hair off like I did 2 years ago, okay, with bleach or whatever hair color, you'll need this one for sure. And the mask is also extra for deep hydration. There's a full routine that you can use all these together. Deep hydration reduces the frizz and breakage, also color safe, sodium chloride paraben free as well. So that's
one thing I'll add to what you said, Jen, is just a second, the amount of product, the volume of product you get with the shampoo and conditioner. Yes. I mean, most network marketing companies have a 100, 200, or 300 milliliter bottle of shampoo and conditioner. So 500 milliliters, for $39. And if you buy Hempworx, director or executive packs, you can even bring that price down cheaper. It's just amazing. And a quick story I'll give you is one of my legal teams, my main attorney, was in the office the other day, and we gave him a bunch of the hair care products, and he's usually very skeptical about products. And he went home and he gave the hair care products to his wife. He gave it to his kids. He gave it to some folks in his office. And he also gave it to some friends that own salons. And he came back and he was like, dude, what's in that product? Who's making that product for you? He was blown away. And I'm like, why? What's going on? What's up? I was actually scared at first, when your attorney says that. But I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, everybody is coming back saying that this is the most amazing hair care products that they've ever tried before. And these are people that own salons that are used to selling very high-end shampoos and conditioners. So he was just raving about those products.
It brings me to my next point, you guys. This is salon quality products. This is not just the kind you're going to get from Target, okay, or Walmart. It's not an on-the-shelf kind of brand. It is salon quality, but you have access to. You don't have to go to a salon. You don't have to go to Cosmoprof. You don't have to go to all these. You don't have to have a beauty license to buy them, which I think is phenomenal. They're just incredible, and I can't say enough about it. You got to just try it. Honestly, 60-day money back guarantee. You won't even run out in 60 days. Go try it.
Awesome. You want to tell them about the hair serum and the hand and body lotion?
Yes. Okay. This is our hemp pure glow, as you can see. And this is a hair serum. So I don't know if y'all have long hair, short hair, doesn't even matter what kind of hair you have. This is for all hair types. And I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm going to take this ring off though. Show you how to use it. You just put a little bit in. Hold on. This is a brand new bottle. Give me a minute. There it goes. So this is how I use it. Ready? It leaves your hair silky and frizz free. So I just work it through my hair like this. You can do this on dry hair. It makes your hair, first of all, smell amazing. It doesn't weigh your hair down. Sodium chloride, paraben free, again, cold pressed organic hemp seed oil. And again, it just gives you that shine. Like I got flyaways. I'm just going to put this right here. And it keeps your hair fresh, smooth, frizz free. And I'm giving you all a live demonstration. And I've had extensions, you guys, where I couldn't get my fingers through it. You know what I'm saying? Like they get knotted up. And this is with curly crimped hair. So it's just amazing. So hopefully you guys can see it. Oh, I'm doing a demonstration and some of you guys are like, I can't see you. Well, use your imagination then. Sorry, Josh didn't let you see me do all that. But I just showed you guys my demonstration of my hair. So I don't know if Josh, you can show them.
They can see you.
You can see me. Can some of you guys saw me? Okay, some people can't. Maybe if you turn your phone sideways, it could be just a setting. But anyway,
Someone asked, does it take knots out?
It definitely helps. That's for sure. Like I have no tangles right now. And I did a second ago. On no brush, I just worked my way through here. It keeps your ends really hydrated. Some of us like to wash the top of our head, right? And not so much on the bottom because you don't want to dry out your hair. If you put this pure glow throughout your hair, right, it's going to keep it super hydrated. So I think that's very important, especially if you're in Nevada like we are in Las Vegas where the desert is literally beating on your hair all day. Phenomenal product. Okay. Moving right along. Let's go to the hand body lotion. Oh gosh,
Go ahead. Sorry.
Take all that off. I was going to show them the lotion. Contains shea butter for extra hydration. If you've got dry skin, you guys, this is amazing stuff. It also smells great. Cold pressed organic hemp seed oil. Again, it's very thick, okay, if you can see, but it's not greasy, so it's amazing. And you can literally use this all over the place when you get out of the shower. If you've got dry hands like me because you're doing dishes all day because you work from home, then this is a great product for that reason alone. And it's easy to sample. You throw it in your bag, good to go. If somebody got dry hands, bam, you're ready to go. Especially, now that everybody in the planet is washing their hands suddenly, you guys, you need this to back up all that hand washing. Okay. You got to hydrate your hands after you wash them 20 million times a day now. And voila. Beautiful. All right. Moving right along.
CBD pet products. These are some of our top sellers as well. So we've got our CBD dog treats. Jen and I both have a package here. And each of these treats contains 2.5 milligrams of CBD. They're beef flavored, 100% natural, really high quality ingredients. There's no wheat, no corn, no soy, no added sugars, no salt, no added preservatives, no glycerins, and no waxes. So if you're really crazy about your pets like we are about what they're about what they're eating, this is a great product that you can offer to them.
They're literally oven baked, like real cookies.
Yeah, and we also have the full spectrum pet oil as well. So it's bacon flavored, 250 milligrams of CBD. So that's 5 milligrams per serving. No fillers, no harmful ingredients. And our pets love the pet oil. We give it to them. What do we give them? Twice a day or once a day?
We give it to them once a day.
Once a day.
Yes, and it keeps them calm and collect. Do you guys know what I'm saying? We have people in our house all the time, contractors doing all kinds of stuff. These dogs are flipping out because people are always up in our business. And this helps them keep their cool when the pool guy is doing his thing out there and all of that. So that's what that looks like.
Awesome.
Well, we give them one a day of this, and we give them the dog treats as well. But our dogs are picky, so of course we break them up for them because, they're little dogs.
We also have our CBD bath box as well. So there's 4 bath bombs in the bath box. There's 100 milligrams of hemp seed oil per bath bomb. There's 10 milligrams of CBD per bath bomb, and it's in lavender, lemongrass, sea salt, citrus. Really leaves your skin feeling moisturized and smooth after taking a bath. Our kids love these. They use them. Really awesome product. We actually, when we ran a special not too long ago where it was, I think it was a buy one, get one free, and we sold 20,000 bath boxes in one day. People were just raving about that promotion, and we have some exciting announcements soon about the bath box. Can't get into that today.
wait till the road shows. Coming soon. All
awesome. Right. Ready to move on and get into
I don't have anything. I don't have the bath box with me, so we can just move on.
Okay, awesome. So let's get into documentation real quick, because this was a recent update that we made. And then after this, we're going to spend a little bit of time going over some training with you guys. So we just really covered the Hempworx product lineup. Now let's talk about documentation. How do we test our products? Well, one thing that we do is we work specifically with ISO 17025 certified product testing facilities. These are certified labs, and like Jen said before, these are labs that are independent of My Daily Choice. So it's not a lab that we own, control, anything like that at all. And this is really the gold standard for analytical chemistry. It's accuracy, precision, everything that we need to test for in our products, because one of our goals is to make sure that our products are safe. We won't sell anything that's not safe, and we won't sell anything that's not effective. So recently we updated our documentation page, and we've upgraded the way that our tests are done and display. So we used to use one lab only, and now you'll see on our documentation page, there's actually a new format for our testing that is more of a comprehensive test report. And the search functionality on the documentation page is improved, where you can now enter a lot number, go by category, go by product, and find lots much quicker. As we grow, you're going to see more and more tests that get uploaded to the documentation page as we make new batches. Just to show you guys, this is what the new format of the test looks like. So we took just one test off the site, so you could see a 500 milligram test. As you can see on the bottom left here, it shows that there's 558 milligrams of CBD per bottle. So we're testing for the entire cannabinoid profile, but we're also testing for heavy metals, microbials, residual solvents, pesticides, and you'll see a pass on everything that's on these tests. So once again, this is a comprehensive analysis. You will only see this test going forward on our CBD products. We've used, like I said, different labs over the last couple of years, and this lab in particular that we've kind of planted our flag with, we believe is the best way to test the products, ensure safety, accuracy, and display the right results to our customers that they're looking for. And I just want to say, we've seen so many CBD brands pop up over the last couple of years, and it's crazy how that 70% deal that I talked about at the beginning of the webinar, 100% true. We've tested products, we've sent them out, and CBD is not detected. How is that possible that there's not CBD in the product? There was one company that is a water-soluble CBD, and we decided, hey, you know what? Let's just get it tested. We tested it out. CBD is not detected. And there's even brands that have gone as far to say that, well, nobody can test our products because labs are not sophisticated enough. I mean, come on, it's not magic. There's either CBD or there's not. And if brands aren't willing to go the extra mile to test and ensure that there's CBD in their products, then they don't know what they're offering to their customers, right? Like if you can't test it, then how do you know it's legit? So this has been our commitment to our affiliates and customers is to give, whatever we advertise on the label is in the bottle each and every time. So that's what something we're really, really excited about and passionate about is the new documentation page and why we put this together for our customers and affiliates.